Welcome to ABC Pediatric Clinic. Hello everyone, this is an informational video to tell you more about our patient portal. The patient portal is a way you can have access to your child's entire medical records at the comfort of your home. It is absolutely secure and safe. All you need is an email address and a secure password given to you by our clinic. By having access and using the patient portal, you can save a lot of time. So let's learn more about ABC Pediatric Clinic Patient Portal. How to find patient portal. There are 3 different ways to get into the patient portal. The first way is to type in portal.abcpediatricclinic.com. The second way, you can go to our website at abcpediatricclinic.com on your computer and click on the patient portal. The third way, you may go to our website at abcpediatricclinic.com on your mobile phone and click on patient portal. How to sign in into the patient portal. Type in your email address here and your password here. Now click sign in. Note the X over the create account tab. If you're an existing patient with us, do not click on the create account. This is only for new patients. If you have trouble logging in as an existing or new patient, please stop and call our office at 713-455-7777 for further assistance. Congratulations, you are now signed into the patient portal. Let's look at the tabs at the top of the page. There are 5 tabs on the main page. The first tab is Family. The second tab is My Account. The third tab is Patient Information. The fourth tab is Appointments and Requests. And the fifth tab is Messages. I will go through each tab individually. Let's start with the Family tab. Under the Family tab, you can see if there are any items assigned to you, also known as tasks, from our clinic. It is very important that you check your portal for any tasks before you come in for your appointment. These tasks are usually questions about your child's development, asthma, diet, or lead and tuberculosis exposure. If there are any tasks assigned to you, please complete the task prior to your appointment. This will help expedite your appointment time. Here's an example of asthma control test. Click on the Take a Survey tab and click on the correct answers and click Submit at the bottom of the page. It will then inform you that your request has been processed successfully. You can also see if there are any messages waiting for you from our clinic. I will explain how you will be able to view it once we get to the Messages tab. Under the Family tab, you can also see your children's name here and their upcoming appointments here, as well as any outstanding balances here. If you have a child that is a patient at our clinic and is not listed on the tab, please call our office at 713-455-7777 for assistance. Notice that each child's name is highlighted in a blue color. You must click on a child's name in order to have access to their information. Once you click on the child's name, it will turn black and your child's information will show up at the top of the page. Let's now move on to our next tab, My Account. Under this tab, you have 4 options. The first one is Billing and Statements. The second one is Contact and Personal Information. The third one is Portal Account. And the fourth one is Notifications. Let's look at the billing statements. This will have a summary of all your child's visits and any balances. Let's look at Contact and Personal Information tab. In this tab, you will be able to update your personal information, including address and phone number. You will also be able to choose how you want us to contact you with your information. First, how would you want us to contact you when we have to tell you about your child's medical information? Second, how would you want us to remind you of your next appointment? Third, how would you want us to contact you about recalls, like your child needs a checkup or your child is missing a vaccine? Fourth, how would you want us to contact you about your billing statements? Fifth, how would you want us to contact you about general notices like we have flu shots available or our next parenting classes? Sixth, how would you want us to contact you through the portal? Let's look at Portal Account. In this tab, you will be able to change your email address, password, and reminder question in case you forget your password. Let's now look at the notifications. In this tab, you will find all the times our office has contacted you and the reasons why they contacted you. Let's now move on to the third tab, Patient Information. Under this tab, you will find 10 options. Number 1, allergies. Number 2, forms. Number 3, growth chart. Number 4, immunization or shot records. Number 5, labs. Number 6, handouts. Number 7, patient information. Number 8, prescriptions. Number 9, problem list. Number 10, visit history. Let's look at the allergy tab. In this tab, you will find your child's medication to allergies as well as food allergies listed. You see that the patient is allergic to penicillin, which causes the patient to get hives. The patient's food allergies is to peanuts, which causes tongue swelling. Let's look at the Forms tab. In this tab, you will find forms you have requested from our office. Simply choose the form you would like to see and click View. You will then receive a pop-up on your screen. Click on Open and OK. This is just an example of how to print out a form. Just click on Print on the upper left-hand side. Let's look at some examples of all the forms. School physical form, school excuse form, WIC form, lab order form, Head Start form, work excuse form, asthma action plan, dental clearance form. Notice, it is required that all forms be printed out through the patient portal. We will no longer keep paper copies in our clinic for pickup. If you do not have access to a computer, you may come to our clinic and use our laptop to print out these forms. Let's look at the growth chart. In this tab, you can see how your child has been growing since the day they started attending our clinic. If you click on the arrow here, you can view their stature, weight, and body mass. Let's look at the immunization tab. In this tab, you can see your child's shot record. You can also print out your shot record by clicking on the print button. If you scroll down to the bottom, it will show you if your child is due for any vaccines. Notice that we now require families to print out their shot records from the patient portal. If you don't have access to a computer or printer, you may come to the clinic and use our laptop to print out your child's shot records. Let's now look at the Labs tab. In this tab, you will find all the labs and x-rays your child has done from April 2014 to current date. If you click on the lab, it will show you the results. For example, I have chosen to view the results of the blood work that was done on September 2014, and the results are normal. Now let's look at a chest x-ray from October 2014. If you click on the x-ray, it will open up this page. Click on the highlighted blue text and then click on the open icon. You can now see the final report of the x-ray. Let's look at the Links and Handouts tab. In this tab, you will find all the handouts that the doctor will want you to read. For example, October 10, 2014, the doctor posted a handout for Bright Futures. Click on the handout to read the full article. It is very important to read the handouts. They will give you important information about your child's sickness, chronic illness, and development. All handouts can be found in English and Spanish. Let's now look at the Patient Information tab. In this tab, you will find your child's demographic information, including date of birth, race, ethnicity, and preferred language. Let's look at the Prescription tab. In this tab, you will find a list of medications prescribed to your child by our doctors in our clinic. You may also print out the list by clicking on the Print button. Let's look at the Problem List tab. In this tab, you will find a list of diagnoses for your child. Let's look at the Visit History tab. In this tab, you will find all the doctor's notes. The notes are separated into office visits, which is the same as a sick visit, which are located at the top, and the checkups, which are located in the bottom. To view the doctor's notes, please click here. Let's look at an example of an office sick visit. I will click on the sick visit that was done on October 3rd, 2014. You can see the vitals here, diagnosis here, and the doctor's plans here. Any handouts that are sent to the patient portal for you to read are here. Any vaccines given are here, and any tests done here. Let's look at an example of a checkup. I will click on October 3rd, 2014. You can see the vitals here, any handouts here, follow-up appointments here, any tests done here, and any vaccines that were given here. Let's now move on to the fourth tab, Appointments and Requests. Under this tab, you will find 5 options. The first one is Appointments. Second, Forms Requests. Third, Prescription Refill Requests. Fourth, Records Requests. Fifth, Referrals. Let's look at the Appointment tab. In this tab, you may request appointments for your child's checkup. In the first box, choose the week that you would like your appointment. In the second box, then choose the day that you would like your appointment. In the third box, choose the time that you would like your appointment, morning or afternoon. In the fourth box, choose your provider that always sees them for their checkups. If you have any comments, please type them inside the comment box. Now please fill in the correct phone number where we can contact you, and fill in when is a convenient time for us to contact you. A representative from our office will contact you with an appointment within 48 hours. Notice, if your child is sick and needs to be seen, please contact our office for assistance. Do not request an appointment through the portal. Let's look at the Forms Request tab. In this tab, you may request several kinds of forms. Click on the drop-down box to see what forms are available. Please allow our office 48 hours to process your request. Notice, we are requiring all forms to be printed out by our families through the patient portal. We will no longer keep paper copies in our clinic for pickup. If you do not have access to a computer or printer, you may come to the clinic and use our laptop to print out these forms. Let's look at the Prescription Refill Request tab. In this tab, you can request refills for your medication that your child takes daily. You will simply find the name of the medication and click on the refill button next to the name. At the bottom, write the number of the pharmacy you would like your medication to be sent to. Click on the button Refill Request. Please allow 48 hours for our office to process your request. Remember that all ADHD medications need to be picked up by parents from our office. Notice, All medication refill requests need to be made through our patient portal. We will no longer accept refill requests by phone. Let's look at the Records Request tab. In this tab, you can request a copy of your child's entire medical records. Simply click on the blue button. Remember, if you just want a portion of your child's record, use the Message tab to send us a message. Let's look at the Referral tab. In this tab, you can request a referral to be sent to a subspecialist. Let's look at each section. Name of specialist. Type in the name of the doctor you are going to see or the name of the clinic. Location of specialist. If you do not know the specific address, just type in Houston. Reason for visit. Write the reason why the doctor wants your child to be seen by the specialist. Plan date visit. If you don't know the date, you can just put a general date that is in the future. Now click on the blue button to submit your request. Please allow our referral department 3 business days to process your request. Let's move on to the last tab, Messages. This is divided into 2 parts. The first part, you are able to write your messages in the box and click on the blue button to send it. Please note that this should not be used for non-urgent messages. Please allow our office 2 business days to respond. The second part is Messages. In this tab, you may view all the messages sent to you by our office. Click on the far right tab, Read More, to open up the message. Read the message you have received. For example, here, Dr. Paulavan sent a message stating all the patient's labs came back normal. You may also respond back by typing your message in the box and by clicking the blue button to submit. This concludes our training for the patient portal. If you need any further assistance, please don't hesitate to call us at 713-455-7777. Thank you. ABC Pediatric Clinic, treating you like family.